This English lesson is specially created to boost your English listening and speaking skill. It's divided into 4 engaging parts. 1. Comic story. 2. Speaking exercise. 3. Listening comprehension quiz. 4. Vocabulary exercise. Let's get started.
In the vast African savanna, the sun shone brightly. The grass was yellow and dry, and there was very little water left. The animals were worried. Riko the rhino stood near a small water hole. He was big and gray, with a horn on his nose. He looked angry.
This water is mine. No one else can drink here. Go away.
Zena the zebra walked by, her black and white stripes bright in the sunshine. She looked at the water hole with sad eyes.
Please, Riko, can I have just a little water? My throat is so dry.
No. Find your own water.
Zena walked away, still thirsty and miserable. Nearby, Hugo the hippo sat in a mud pool. Today, the big, round creature with his large mouth was not happy. His mud was drying up.
Oh no, my mud is disappearing. How will I keep cool?
Hugo tried to roll in the mud, but it had become too hard. He couldn't get comfortable. High in the sky, Tweet the bird flew over the savanna. Though small, Tweet's sharp eyes spotted the dry land below.
Oh my! The savanna looks so dry. I need to let the others know.
Tweet flew down to Riko's water hole, where he found Riko turning animals away.
Hello, Riko? Why won't you share your water?
There's not enough for everyone. I need it all for myself.
But, Riko, if you don't share, the other animals will die.
That's not my problem.
Tweet was upset by Riko's reply and flew over to Hugo's mud pool.
Hello, Hugo! How are you doing?
Not good, Tweet. My mud is drying up, so I can't cool off.
That's awful. Perhaps we could find water somewhere else.
No way. I'll solve this on my own. I don't want anyone's help.
Tweet saw that Riko and Hugo were both having problems, but weren't helping each other. He thought of an idea.
I'll I'll organize a meeting. Maybe if we work together, we can find a solution.
Tweet told Riko, Hugo, and Xena about the meeting. The next day, they gathered, but Riko and Hugo kept their distance.
Friends, we have a serious problem. We have hardly any water, and we need to work together to find more.
Riko and Hugo stayed silent, while Xena looked worried.
But how can we find water? Everything is so dry.
Does anyone have an idea?
No one spoke, and everyone felt lost. Then Hugo remembered something.
My grandmother once told me about underground water. What if we dig to find it?
Xena and Tweet became excited. It sounded like a good plan, but then they realized a problem.
Digging through this hard ground will be difficult. Who is strong enough?
Silence fell again. Then, to everyone's surprise, Riko stepped forward.
I am strong. I could try to dig with my horn.
The others were amazed. Riko had never offered to help before.
That's wonderful, Riko, but we'll need help moving the dirt.
I can do that. My mouth is perfect for scooping up dirt.
Everyone felt hopeful. Riko and Hugo were going to work as a team. Tweet guided them to a spot where the ground looked different.
This area feels cooler. Water might be down there somewhere.
Riko began to dig, pushing his strong horn into the hard ground.
Ugh, this isn't easy.
Don't give up, Riko. I'll help clear the dirt.
Hugo used his wide mouth to scoop away the dirt, while Xena and Tweet cheered him on.
Keep going, Riko and Hugo. You can do it.
We believe in you both.
Riko and Hugo worked non-stop. They grew tired but went on, making the hole deeper and deeper. Suddenly, Riko noticed a change.
Wait! The dirt feels a little wet.
Really? Dig a bit more.
Riko pushed his horn into the ground one last time. And then something incredible happened. Water began to flow from the earth.
Hooray!
You found water!
The water filled the hole, creating a new water hole big enough for everyone.
You did it, Riko and Hugo! Your teamwork saved us all.
Riko and Hugo looked at each other, tired but proud.
I'm sorry I didn't share before. Now there's enough water for all of us.
And I'm sorry I refused help. We make a great team.
Thank you both so much. You've helped all the animals in the savanna.
From that day on, Riko and Hugo became close friends. They shared the new water hole with all the animals. And whenever problems appeared, they worked together to solve them.
Remember, everyone, we are stronger when we work together.
That's
right.
right.
Together, we can handle
any
any
challenge.
The savanna became a happier place. Riko, Hugo, Xena, and Tweet learned that by helping each other, they could solve even the biggest problems. The story of their teamwork spread throughout the land, showing all the animals the importance of cooperation and friendship.
Learning English was hard for me at first. I tried watching YouTube videos, but I didn't improve much. I practiced speaking in front of my mirror, but when I talked to tourists, I felt nervous. One day, I found Home Studies, an online language school. They said they could help me learn English better through the internet. Home Studies gave me a teacher from the USA. We had our lessons on the computer using video calls. My teacher was very nice and made a special plan for me. We had online classes every week. During our internet lessons, my teacher helped me with my pronunciation and speaking. After a few months of online studying, I started to think in English. I was so happy. Now I can speak English well. I'm very proud of myself. I'm glad I found Home Studies. Their online lessons really helped me learn English fast. If you want to learn a new language, try an online school like Home Studies with a good internet teacher. You can do it too.
Welcome to our story quiz. This quiz has 18 questions to test your understanding and English skills. You'll practice conversations, answer questions about the story, and learn new words. At the end, you'll get a score to see your English level. Imagine you are one of the characters in the story. How would you communicate in these scenarios? 1. Riko says, "This water is mine. No one else can drink here." How would you politely ask for some water? A. Give me water now. B. Please, may I have a little water? I'm very thirsty. C. I don't care what you say. I'm drinking anyway. D. Fine, I'll find my own water. The correct answer is B. It's always best to be polite when asking for something, even if the other person is being rude. 2. Tweet says, "Friends, we have a serious problem. How would you respond to show you're ready to help?" A. That's not my problem. B. I'm leaving. C. Good luck with that. D. What can we do to solve it? The correct answer is D. This response shows you're willing to be part of the solution. 3. Hugo says, "My grandmother once told me about underground water." How would you encourage him to continue? A. That's a silly idea. B. So what? C. That's interesting. Can you tell us more? D. Your grandmother doesn't know anything. The correct answer is C. This response shows interest and encourages Hugo to share more information. 4. Zena says, "Digging through this hard ground will be difficult. How would you offer to help?" A. I'm strong. I could help with the digging. B. That's your problem, not mine. C. You're right. It's impossible. D. Let's give up now. The correct answer is A. This response offers a solution and shows willingness to help. 5. Riko says, "Ugh, this isn't easy." How would you encourage him to continue? A. Then stop doing it. B. You're too weak for this job. C. Keep going, Riko. You're doing great. D. I told you it was too hard. The correct answer is C. This response provides encouragement and support. 6. Tweet says, "Remember everyone, we are stronger when we work together." How would you agree with this statement? A. No, we're better off alone. B. You're absolutely right. Teamwork makes us stronger. C. I don't care about others. D. That's just a silly saying. The correct answer is B. This response shows agreement with the importance of teamwork. A good reader pays attention to the details. Let's find out how observant you were during this story. 7. What was the main problem in the savannah? A. Lack of water. B. Not enough food. C. Too many animals. D. Too much rain. The correct answer is A. The story mentions that there was very little water left, and the animals were worried about it. 8. Why didn't Riko want to share his water at first? A. He thought there wasn't enough for everyone. B. He was selfish. C. He didn't like the other animals. D. The water was poisonous. The correct answer is A. Riko said, "There's not enough for everyone. I need it all for myself." 9. What was Hugo's problem? A. He was too hot. B. His mud pool was drying up. C. He couldn't find food. D. He was sick. The correct answer is B. The story states that Hugo's mud was drying up and he couldn't keep cool. 10. Who came up with the idea to dig for underground water? A. Tweet. B. Xena. C. Riko. D. Hugo. The correct answer is D. Hugo remembered his grandmother telling him about underground water. 11. How did Riko and Hugo work together to find water? A. Riko dug with his horn and Hugo cleared the dirt. B. They both dug with their paws. C. Hugo dug and Riko carried water. D. They didn't work together. The correct answer is A. Riko used his horn to dig, and Hugo used his mouth to scoop away the dirt. Vocabulary. Let's strengthen your word skills with these vocabulary questions from the tale. 12. What was the main lesson of this story? A. Water is important. B. Animals should live alone. C. Teamwork can solve big problems. D. Digging is fun. The correct answer is C. The story emphasizes that by working together, the animals could solve even the biggest problems. 13. In the story, we read about the vast African savanna. What does savanna mean in this context? A. A thick forest. B. A grassland ecosystem. C. A desert. D. A mountain range. The correct answer is B. A savanna is a grassland ecosystem, typically with scattered trees. 14. The narrator says, Xena walked away, still thirsty and miserable. What does miserable mean here? A. Happy. B. Excited. C. Unhappy or wretched. D. Hungry. The correct answer is C. Miserable means feeling unhappy or wretched. 15. Tweet asked Riko inquisitively about why he wouldn't share water. What does inquisitively mean? A. Angrily. B. Sleepily. C. Curiously or with interest. D. Quickly. The correct answer is C. Inquisitively means in a curious or interested manner. 16. Hugo was described as disheartened when his mud pool was drying up. What does disheartened mean? A. Encouraged. B. Discouraged or disappointed. C. Hungry. D. Tired. The correct answer is B. Disheartened means discouraged or disappointed. 17. Tweet spoke optimistically when organizing the meeting. What does optimistically mean? A. Hopefully or positively. B. Sadly. C. Angrily. D. Slowly. The correct answer is A. Optimistically means in a hopeful or positive manner. 18. The story ends by emphasizing the importance of cooperation among the animals. What does cooperation mean? A. Fighting. B. Sleeping. C. Eating. D. Working together. The correct answer is D. Cooperation means working together towards a common goal. Congratulations on completing the quiz. Let's see how well you did overall. To determine your level, we'll use the following scoring system. 18 correct answers. Advanced, C1. 13 to 17 correct answers. Upper Intermediate, B2. 10 to 12 correct answers. Intermediate, B1. 7 to 9 correct answers. Pre-intermediate, A2. 0 to 6 correct answers. Beginner, A1. Remember, this is just a guide. The most important thing is that you are engaging with stories and improving your English skills. Keep reading, keep practicing, and you'll continue to grow.
If you like stories about magical quests, talking animals, and learning important life lessons, you'll love
Why does everyone look so happy? I have nothing special. It's not fair.
Harvest